Second down here at the half. 7-0 for EBO here in this final. We didn't cover EBO's semifinal, but we saw Peopledom with a 19-7 victory over Stealth. And here's the throw to the outside. It's ruled complete, I believe. Yep. So the catch was made, and then the flag was pulled. Third down here. Peopledom have to convert here on this snap here, as they see themselves trailing very early here in this game. EBO have yet to have a drive here, and they're already up 7-0. So a timeout is called. Very wise timeout, as they'll need an extra couple of seconds to drop a very crucial point in the game. You do not want to go over 2 on your first 2 drives without having your opponent even seeing one drive and already being up 7-0. It's a very interesting spot here to be in, let alone in a final. So a very wise timeout called by Peopledom, and we're ready to go here for third down, about halfway into EBO's zone. The snap, and a nice accurate throw is in. Is it ruled complete? I think the judges will have to convene here. This is going to be interesting. It's ruled just short. Incomplete. So we will see EBO's first drive of the game. Already up 7-0 after Peopledom failed to convert 2 drives. But at least this go around, they can start from EBO's end here, as it was a turnover on downs. And here's the snap, the first play of the game. It's a long throw in the air, and it's incomplete. Very crafty work here. They seem to be a lot more accurate than Peopledom's first opponent of the broadcast, which was Stealth. We'll see if they play it a little bit more dynamic, throw in a little running plays. But so far on their first snap, they elect to go for the long throw. Second down. Hand it off. Lateral back to the quarterback in the end zone, and it's an extra pass. And they're tagged there in their own end zone. Here in another interesting turn of events. (7-2) for Peopledom, and here's their third drive. So EBO, very interesting affair going on over here. Still the first quarter, as Peopledom's first drive of the game, their first throw was intercepted for a touchdown. So they conceded Peopledom, that is, they conceded on their first drive, giving EBO an early 7-0 lead. And here's the throw. It's caught. And he tries to get away with a little couple extra steps there. But yeah, continuing my thought there, Peopledom losing that first drive, conceding, and then EBO on their first drive, they don't concede a touchdown, but they concede a sack safety. So both teams with some mishaps, one worse than the other. And here's a throw for the end zone. It's incomplete. And that's a turnover on downs. It'll be EBO's second drive. Let's see if they can convert here. It's a 7-2 score. And so what makes it very interesting is that if EBO failed to convert here and Peopledom managed to get a touchdown of their own, they're in the lead. And here's a throw. It's complete, and the run is got an extra couple of yards in there and should be good for the first down. So EBO now making it past half for the first time of the game. So first down here in this EBO second drive, first quarter, 7-2 score. Nice little lateral back and forth, 1-2 play, and here's the run. Quickly thwarted by Peopledom. They gain a couple of yards. Second down. This, very crucial play here. You do not want to give Peopledom a chance to come back the other way and take the lead. They were gifted a very early lead with an interception, leading directly to a touchdown for EBO. But with that safety they conceded on their last drive, you certainly spice things up. And here's the snap. A nice little run play for the end zone. Touchdown, EBO. 13-2. And that's exactly what they needed. Very critical play executed there. And you see EBO doing a lot better job than Stealth, keeping Peopledom on their toes, throwing in a run play. Again, they were allowed to run it. It was just short of the 5-yard mark. And here's the snap for the extra point. I believe that's Pinto. A nice little give and go there. The throw to the right side, it's good. The extra point is good. 14-2. EBO here in this final. So EBO converting on their second drive of the game. Two touchdowns for EBO, one safety for Peopledom here in the first quarter. And that's the half. We'll see if EBO can muster up a comeback here, but in a short game with only two 12-minute halves, their next couple of drives will be crucial if they want to see themselves back in the game. The safety they got really makes things interesting if they can convert 2 scores here and shut down EBO on their drives. So we'll be back shortly in a few moments for the second half of this co-ed final of the N.E.F flag football Good Friday tournament here in Toronto 2026. So we're ready for the second half here. EBO to start the ball, to start the half with the ball. Peopledom did start the first half with the ball, which was intercepted on the first throw of the game. So now start of the second half, EBO will start with possession despite them scoring this last one. So Peopledom with a tall task ahead of them here with a big shutdown. That throw is just behind the receiver. It's incomplete. Second down here on this EBO drive, their third drive of the game. 1 for 2 in the game. And here's this snap, handed off and quickly passed back for the throw, and it's complete just past half for the first down. Adding the pressure to Peopledom's defense here, as they cannot afford another concession here. With 4 more chances to go at the end zone here, Peopledom need a huge stop to stay in this game if they have any fighting chance here. Again, that safety can be crucial if they can keep EBO out of the scoring here. And here's a run. A nice little fake there. Goes for the run instead. And it's just shy of the end zone for the second down. Second and goal here, just a couple of inches away. EBO have to throw it here. There's no deception for this play. It's straightforward. You need to throw the ball. They're well in past the 5-yard mark. And here they go, lining up at the line of scrimmage. The snap, and quickly thrown forward on the backhand for the touchdown, and that's really unfortunate for Peopledom as they concede their third touchdown of the game. EBO going 2 for 3 on their drives and look to go for the extra point. 20-2 here. So here's the extra point. That safety conceded by EBO is looking less and less like it's going to be a factor in this one, as the extra point is easy. Solid, accurate pass in the back corner of the end zone. It's 21-2 for EBO here in this co-ed final. Trophy is being presented here at the table. And EBO people them are ready for about their fourth or fifth drive of the game. Failed to convert one, only a safety for them, and they go short here. Solid little run there. Past the 5-yard mark. Second down here. EBO's defense proving to be a little bit too much for Peopledom, as they've struggled to get past half. The snap. Look to go for a long throw. He's got space. The throw is incomplete. Third down. They got one more shot at this for a third down conversion. We haven't seen too many in our broadcast. And you got to think they're going to throw it long here. It's looking like that's how they're setting up. And here's the snap. Some slants being thrown, and a beautiful slant to the left for the first. Did he drop it? And it's looking like it's good. They convert on the third down for the first. They make it past half, and Peopledom will look to convert here as if they have any chance. So far, slim chance. They're going to need one here, and quickly, as time is not on their side. The throw is intercepted, and that's the second interception of the game for Peopledom, as EBO is continuing their dominance here in this co-ed final at Monarch Park Stadium here in Toronto. The Good Friday N.E.F. tournament here. Score remains 21-2 with EBO's fourth drive of the game now. They've gone 2 for 3 on their drives, and they'll look to put this one away in this one here. The handoff, play action, and it's incomplete. The first play action we've seen so far in this broadcast. Second down. The snap. And a run play here by EBO. And this is what I was talking about. You got to keep the defense on their toes. You know, the Stealth's demise was their lack of diversity in their play calling. Electing to go for long balls. EBO is doing a great job of switching it up. Total dominance here in this final. It's third down. Only a few yards gained there, but they can comfortably kind of play around with it. And so the snap, third down, is very low, nearly dropped. Looking to throw it. EBO's got some presence in the end zone, and a flag is thrown. It's a turnover on downs here. Peopledom ball, and with less and less time here in this final half, Peopledom will look to do something. They have to convert quickly. Perhaps maybe an interception as well on EBO's next drive if they're going to stand a chance here. 21-2 again the score here in this co-ed final. There's the snap, and the expected long ball is caught in the end zone. Touchdown, Peopledom. And that brings their score to 8. Not sure the exact time left, about maybe just about 2 minutes left. So a comeback is highly unlikely, but it's a beautiful display of athleticism and coordination. You know, a catch like that is hard to make, and you know, you want to at least get something on the board in a final like this, even if you're going to lose. And they'll go for the extra point here. And false start there. And there's the snap. The throw is tipped and incomplete. So they'll settle for 6 points. 21-8 for EBO here in this final. And with just about a minute left in this game, it looks like that's going to be their last drive comfortably, as they'll just wait for the time to pass to be awarded their championship. Here's the snap. Short throw here. Jogging to the halfway point, and flag is caught there. Just short of the half. It'll be second down. So they'll have to throw it here. Couple of seconds left, and that's the game. Final score: EBO 21, Peopledom 8, and EBO get their co-ed championship here in this N.E.F. Good Friday tournament. 12 o'clock local time. Plenty of action ahead on our broadcast here. The men's tournament coming up. Our coverage of it anyway around 3 o'clock. And EBO celebrate their championship. Some good games all around. But the final score here is EBO 21. Peopledom, the finalists, with 8. Thank you for tuning in, and we look forward to seeing you guys checking in later on today.